I used to be scared to walk this trek.
I'm on a mission to find leather sandals.
Sandals. Nice.
My search for sandals took me to Tube City. Tube City. Let's see if they have what I want. What I need. White Trash Authority. In, out.
Okay.
That's
a maze.
There's a cross in the middle, right? Can you
Yeah.
see it? Okay.
Yeah.
Got it?
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you something about that cross. In our society, in our world, there's only two colors,
Yeah.
black and white. Night and
From yellow, blue, purple, orange, whatever, gives us hue. It's actually the oxygen in our world that gives us the colors, but it's black.
Black fire.
Black Fire. There's a band called Black Fire. It's based in Flagstaff. It's an organization, a grassroots organization that started out that's saving the peaks here. So what they're doing is they're setting up piss water up on top of this mountain over here, and to make artificial snow, right?
Yeah.
And they've done that also in several other places. The Vatican came up, the Catholicism came up from south this way,
From
to
the
our
south.
homelands. And the Vatican itself took something from our homelands, took it to their archives, and it still sits there. There's shields, there's medicine fans, there's sacred stones, there's bundles,
And they used it for their own
and
stuff.
they're just there. They're just cataloged in there. What my grandparents did way back when in the 30s, and prior before them, they were going over there to make a claim, but it didn't come to fruition at all. What happened was they did retrieve the articles, but what happened? Smithsonian Institute took most of them, and they scattered them all over. So they're cataloging a different tribal, catalog. That's ridiculous. But when it comes down to the Vatican, I have a strong, feeling about the Vatican. See, years back, there's two sacred mountains in Arizona. One is Mount Graham, which is right south of Savannah, that's Apache country. The other one is Teal country, which is by Tucson. It's called Mount Marmakiri, which is called Kitt Peak. Both have two observatories, which the Vatican is very inquisitive about expanding. They've got the money to do that. What we're saying is, why do they want to work in conjunction with the universities to have this exploratory study done, to have a big, huge telescope done?
Why don't they
Why
do
they're so
it?
curious about what's up there? I said, when we as native people have known all along what's up there. Even Galileo was stricken from having any kind of contact with the Vatican. They were actually, Galileo was actually, told, hey, you're neutral, you're not a part of us. For years, in the last decade, they finally recognized his findings, what was up there. See, our people are star people too, stargazers. Yeah.
That's cool. Where did the Hopi come from? Which mountain in the Grands? The Mount South?
The Hopis are part of the South. Southern bands from Aztec, Mayans, my tribe, Qualified, Supai. See, there's 22 tribes in Arizona. New Mexico has 21, I think, 21 tribes.
Okay.
California has 7 more. But to think, we're in the final frontier. I was talking to this lady earlier about being annihilated. There's a 2-mile corridor that's already projected for exploratory studies by the government, the Civil Defense Commission, the Energy Company, to explore studies here in extracting uranium for what? To build a big bomb, right? This top great yellow cake right here. You're talking about a beautiful country. It looks nice, right?
It looks
But
beautiful.
But underneath us right here is contaminated. I've never seen so much deformity till I came to this stupid city. So much deformity. Hip dysplasia, cleft palate, and albino was pigmentation of the skin. Okay, and I wonder what caused that chemical imbalance in the system and whatnot. Perhaps, but what it comes down to is this here. Like I pointed out, the CIA has been a part of several groups here. And a matter of fact, right off the coast of Rhode Island, there was a place called Plum Island, which is the lab site.
animals and whatnot, research projects and whatnot. Well, they were also doing that with humans. They've been doing it for a long time. And one of the main persons that actually implemented the program called Plum Island His name was Krauss. He was one of Hitler's henchmen way back when. So somewhere he sought asylum over here. The CIA gave him a fictitious name and whatever, and he's doing all his studies and whatnot.
Dang.
But it's happening where this government is actually dispensing stuff in the air. They've
That's
got drones.
crazy.
They've got drones that are flying overhead at nighttime that we cannot see below radar detection, and they're dispensing different emissions agents here to cause problems with us. Respiratory.
To try to get
disorder.
y'all out of
Yeah,
here?
that's what I was saying, annihilation. It's not a question about life
Because
above
they
the ground.
want the land.
They want the mineral deposits. Okay, not too far from it, about 60 miles up the road here, Black Mesa, Peabody Coal Company. You probably heard about Peabody. Oh, they're into a lot of gold all over the world.
Yeah.
And black diamond or blue diamond, we're saying that blue diamond exists there, just like in Africa.
Wow. Yeah, and they want
But uranium,
that.
the uranium is top grade yellow cake here, man. It's in abundance. You
Yeah.
can just go over there and sift it. And if anybody that has knowledge enough can make a smart bomb or
They
a dirty
make
bomb.
bombs out of
Man,
uranium.
you're talking about
Oh.
top grade yellow cake. And so how do you get to access the earth? By killing off the vegetation and the earth and the people above ground,
This
which is
is
us.
true.
It's called ethnic cleansing. It's
Yeah,
called reducing
Hitler
the
did
herd,
that. They
thinning
do
the
that
herd.
everywhere.
Yeah, everywhere, all over the world, especially, yeah. And the government is part of that. Now, I'm not involved in an organization. Let me give you a website.
Cool.
There's an organization called Forgotten People.
Yeah.
And we're a grassroots organization, we're NGO, non-governmental organization. But Navajo people.
I'm going to use this information on my YouTube channel if that would be okay
Yes.
with you.
Yes, of course. What we're doing is we're working with EPA from Regional 9, which is Frisco, to appropriate a fund. We've got a block grant of $1.7 million not too long ago to get some water hauling trucks out here because the water is extremely contaminated. It's not safe. This water is not good for us. What they're doing here with the Navajo Tribal Utility Authority, which is a part of the Waterworks program up here, they dump chlorine inside the water to kill the impurities. But at the same time, what else they're doing within us, It's concentrated levels from, like you're making hot coffee like this here. The concentrated level is quite high where it can cause other effects in our body. But our organization is predominantly on human rights.
Yeah.
We pushed environmental justice. We pushed environmental justice to work with us with the EPA to get a block grant to get some programs going, some projects. And when you check out our website,
ForgottenNavajoPeople.org.
Yes.
Okay.
Look us up.
There's where we're headed. The North Rim. Guest featuring the North Rim. Guest featuring
My Navajo sandals.